Today we are talking about the cost of RV living. I'll share a detailed list of costs associated with RV living and guide you on how to create your own budget. On my RV blog, Travels with Ted, I have created a free calculator to help future full-timers create their own RV budget. Okay, now let's get into the nitty-gritty of RV life budgets. We'll start with the largest expenses: campground rent and vehicle cost. Campsite rent is one of the most variable line items in RV life budgets. Campsites can range from free to over $100 per night. If you are aiming to save money, we recommend boondocking, which is just dry camping on public lands, and utilizing campground memberships. Next up are vehicle costs, which include RV and tow vehicle payments, maintenance and repairs, insurance, and fuel. Maintenance and repair expenses vary greatly depending on the age and type of your RV. We personally budget $3,000 per year for regular service and unexpected repairs. When not used, the monthly repair budget should be put into a savings account to cover major repairs in the future. You also need to budget for lodging cost. When your home on wheels is in the shop for repairs, you will need somewhere to sleep. We always try to schedule repairs near friends or family so we have a free place to stay instead of paying for a hotel. But the easiest way to keep your repair budget down is to stay on top of your RV maintenance. RV maintenance is critical to preventing water leaks and issues with your appliances. Insurance can be another major vehicle cost. I highly recommend shopping around before choosing an insurance plan. The company who offered you the best price for homeowners or renters insurance does not necessarily have the best plan for your new coverage needs. Also, you must disclose to your insurance company that you will be living in your RV. Some RV policies do not cover full-time living and will deny your claims if they find out you live in your vehicle. The next major vehicle expense is fuel. The easiest way to save on fuel is to travel slower. Book monthly stays where you can save money both on the campground rate and the fuel cost. Also, shop around for fuel using apps such as GasBuddy. It is often cheaper to fill up in towns before a travel day instead of filling up at truck stops off the interstate. In addition to the major expenses associated with living in an RV, there are also several small items to account for. The first is propane. RVers need propane for heat and cooking. The average price to refill our 20-pound tank is $20. Next up is laundry. We don't have a washer dryer in our RV, so we do all of our laundry at RV parks or laundromats. It typically costs between $3 and $8 per load to wash and dry. Mail forwarding is another monthly expense for many full-timers. If you sign up for a mail forwarding service, you should expect to spend at least $15 to $30 per month when you take into account the annual fees and additional postage cost. RV supplies are another regular cost. You will need to buy several pieces of RV gear at the beginning of your journey. And you will also need to purchase new water filters and black tank sanitizer every month. The next expense for full-time RVers is storage units. If you do decide to rent a storage unit, the typical cost is $50 to $200 per month. If you work from a computer, mobile internet will be another major expense. And the final expense associated with RV living is adventure and entertainment. You don't move into an RV just to sit around the campsite, so you will need an exploration budget. Of course, the amount will vary depending on your hobbies and interest. Personally, we budget about $100 per month for outdoor activities like state park fees and kayak rentals. We also budget a bit more for eating out than we did in our stationary home, as there are cool new restaurants and bars to try at every destination. Now that I've terrified you with all the cost of RV living, the good news is there are also several expenses from your stationary life that you no longer need to pay. These include utilities. Electricity and water are typically included in your campsite rent, and if electric isn't included, it's still much cheaper than a bill for a house. Cable also isn't an expense for most full-time RVers. Some RVers do purchase a satellite dish and plans, but you can use your RV's antenna to get free TV instead. Most full-timers also spend less on everyday stuff. When you live in a tiny space, you can't go and buy cute stuff from Target every time you go shopping. Plan to reduce your decor, fashion, and impulse purchases when you move into the RV. Finally, as a full-timer, you won't need to pay a mortgage, property taxes, or home insurance. If you owned a home before moving into the RV, you can expect to pay less in taxes and insurance than is typically required for a house.